Hey, good morning. Greg from Clearwater 124. Tuesday morning, around 8:30. Gonna look at another one of these cars that came in the batch we bought. I guess it's a Lambo, a Lamborghini. I'm not really familiar with them too much. I do know this. I'm very interested in the chassis. This gentleman, who I still don't know who it is, very interested in the chassis and the way he built this car. Let's put a little more light on this. Yeah, that's better. The brass chassis. Not quite sure what all this is about. So we're going to dive in here, and this brass plate. I don't think this is for body mount, but I do know it drags on my track. This guy really knew how to lower cars. These things are just right on the track. Okay, I've loosened those, and it doesn't appear I've accomplished anything. So let's try down here. All right, so that's what attaches it to the chassis. Who's two? Now, what exactly? Oh, I see. These have nuts on them. All these, okay. All this does is hold these two side parts of the body. Okay. That explains that. Tighten them back up a little so we don't lose the nuts. Kind of an ingenious way to see these posts fit these, and that's what holds that body on. Pretty neat. Okay. I need to get these lowered somehow to raise the ride height so it doesn't drag on my track. I'm thinking it might just be the screw heads for these side pieces here. Might just be, see the screw heads are below the chassis. Thinking that's what might be rubbing. Okay, there's a problem right there. It appears the solder is broken away. Here, look at. From this plate that's soldered to that on this side. which would be the right side. Solder's broken. But I honestly, I don't think that's what's causing the chassis to drag. I think it's I think it's these screws. But that will have to be fixed anyways. Another interesting thing is these wheels are turning independently on the axle. I have to figure out. It looks like that's soldered to the axle. So this one turns the whole axle, and this one floats free. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to figure out how that's done. If I can get this wheel off. If I can learn anything from that. Yeah. Okay. See, there's a cap. I'm guessing that cap is soldered onto the end of the axle. See that? And it lets this wheel run free. So this is the one that was actually attached to the axle. Pretty cool. Oh, we got the spacer. Make sure that it's pushed all the way through. Okay, making this difficult. Pretty sure that's cross-threaded. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to remove these to fix that chassis, to reattach that chassis. Even if I'm going to do that, I might not be able to reattach that to get the ride height needed. I'm going to take it apart. Pretty involved. Washer. I'd like to meet the gentleman who built these cars. I find them very interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's completely broken away. This here, this is just a polarity switch for direction the car will run. Let's see how badly this drags. This chassis drags now. Yeah, with those body mount screws removed. Oh yeah, it still drags a little bit on the hills. And here, just drag on the hills a little bit. I have to see how I'm going to handle that. A little different way to handle this rear axle assembly also. Square tube. Short can motor. And there's no motor bracket. He's actually soldered the motor right to the brass rails. And if you see this, the stretcher shortened that chassis. Interesting. Interesting. Not a fan of these donut wheels. I will probably replace them. I'm not familiar with this type of wheel either. But I can put whatever I want on there for wheels. That is a one-piece wheel. Funny tire. Interesting. So those will probably end up being discarded at some point. I don't know. I'm gonna have to measure these and see if I can get a regular urethane tire. Or if I'm gonna have to change the whole wheel. Probably just change the wheels themselves also. This is interesting. Right to the frame, the motor. I don't really like this Lamborghini body. I don't think I'm going to use it. I'll probably remove this plate, and it looks like I'll have to do something with the polarity switch if I do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the plate, remove these wheels, remove that motor, and put a different body on this chassis. I'm not a big fan of the car as it is. But I'm definitely seeing ideas. I have never seen that or heard of it. Actually soldering the motor to the chassis. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, fellas. I'll let you know what I end up doing with this chassis, but I'm going to strip it down. I will use the brass, probably this main brass frame, and then just add my own stuff and a different body. But it'll give me a jump start on another build. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.